outside of the obvious, which is getting a win, what do you most want to see on Saturday from this football team? Because we've all heard the coach speak, and again, you've been in a locker room, you played for the Gamecocks, so you know the old adage of, a team makes its greatest improvement from week 1 to week 2. But what does that really mean? Like, for fans, like, why is that the case? Why do you think a team, according to coaches, makes such a massive improvement from that first to that second week?
It's game experience. It's being out there under the lights and not doing it on a practice field or in front of a limited audience in a stadium at like an open scrimmage. It's like going through the procedure and getting those butterflies out that first time on the field. I mean, you're still going to have that feeling going out there at East Carolina, but like the rest of the pomp and circumstance that goes with it is, okay, we've done this before. We've done this before. We've done this before. And that's where you get that big jump. It's the, going out there and doing it against another team after only practicing against yourselves for 30 days. So you get that confidence build up, and that's where you can really make the leap. A lot of times too, I would tell you, when you play somebody like Eastern Illinois, you're not running out there with the full deck, right? So you're running out there with a pretty limited scope of, this is what we're going to run. We don't have to do any more than this. And then you get to week 2 and everything opens up, because now typically in week 2, you're playing again, somebody with a pulse. So you're going to have to do some work on the offensive end and get more creative on how you're going to pick up first downs, what kind of touchdown plays you want to run. Like, are you going to start gambling for it on fourth down? So you open up that playbook more, and that's where you can kind of let some of those other facets shine through. But, kind of answer your question, the two things that I would be looking for more than anything else, we know what the defensive line can do. We know what the running backs are capable of. We know what our tight ends are capable of. So what more than anything, what I'd like to see this week is, secondary and wide receiver development. Like, if we can get those guys open, get them catches, getting them running up field. And on the secondary side, if you can play man-to-man defense and shut some of these things down, again, it's just that confidence that's going to continue to build until you get to Georgia.